What's up everyone, welcome to my tutorial series. Today I will be setting up EzVaults. It is made by me. So first you want to have Rocketmod installed on your server, and then you will need to add EzVaults, and then you will need to boot the server. To get to the configuration file you will need to go to Rocket, Plugins, and then find EzVaults folder, and then the configuration. You can also configure messages here in this file, but configuration is the important part. You can configure it to CloseVault when you pick up an item. This is to prevent a bug. Otherwise you can cancel the pickup instead of closing the vault, but people will think it is glitchy server, so it's better to use the CloseVaultOnPickup. You can enable pickup activate events to try using my experimental functions, but I do not think it will work very well. You can also use manual handler, which I do not recommend. Instead of letting Unturned manage the items transferring between your inventory and the vault, there will be manual functions in the plugin doing it with this one to prevent bugs from happening. Separate vaults. If you want to use the same save file but different sizes, you want this to be turned off. You want to turn it false if you want the same items in every vault name. In most cases you want different vault items in every vault. You can ignore case if you wish that the spelling shouldn't matter, like if you type down here, you see it's called large. If you type this and you have ignore case true, then players can just type any way they want. But if you have it set to false, you must write exactly this in chat after the vault command. Allow vehicle. Put this to 0 is the best way. This is to allow the player to open their vault inside a vehicle. And this is not recommended because they can use the trunk items in the vehicle. You can also use cache time. Cache time should cache your vault items, so you will save a bit of loading from file or similar. You can use color. I believe it's for the default color for messages chat, but you can just set colors here by, I think you can do like this, I'm not sure though. Something like this might work. And last but not least, the biggest part of the plugin, you have vaults. So you can select a name, you can select a permission, you can select width and height. You can see that large is vault.large, and you can see that small is vault.small. To configure these permissions, you want to go to Rocket and then permissions.config.xml. And in here you want to add either vault.small or vault.large. And in this case it will open the last permission the user has. You also need to add permission to use /vaults, and you need to add permission to use /vault. Once you have this set up, it should just be to join the server and you should be able to use /vault. Alright, let's try it out. Here I am in game and we will use /vault. As you can see, I have short and short. In /vaults I can see what vaults I have permission to access. In this case I have both. As you saw earlier, I have ignore case set to false, so I must type with uppercase S. And you can see my small vault is empty, but my large vault is not empty. And once this is working, this should be Vault plugin all set up. Smash that subscribe button and smash that like button, and see ya.